Okay. Let's see if that worked. Echo, 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 echo. Okay. Let's see if that worked. Okay. I don't want to actually test the echo like that, but yeah, that should be good. Okay. Open this and let's just post. The title is so funny. I actually let me see if I can, cause right now I put the acronym because the album title is so fucking long, which that's pretty funny honestly from Olivia Rodrigo. Her first two albums being just Sour, Guts, and then this whole ass paragraph. Let's see if I can change it though, or if it actually goes beyond the limit. The oh my god, it definitely does. Oh my god, okay. Holy shit! Okay, let's get rid of this part. Yes, 99 out of 100. Perfect. Okay, we're back. We did it. The title's regular now. Okay. Yeah, so, time for another one of my patented Mushrooms album reactions. Sorry for being late again. Some slight technical difficulties with with the album's title. But yeah, this week we've got Olivia Rodrigo, the first non-rap album, as far as I'm aware, to be streamed on this channel. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, her third studio album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Very much. I mean, title right off the bat. I do like the juxtaposition from her previous two album titles, although I don't know how much I love the title on its own. But since finding out that this is actually kind of like a double album, not necessarily. I know it's just split into two sections. It's not really two discs. Um, I actually like it a lot. Where one half is the Girl So in Love, and the other half is You Seem Pretty Sad. We also got that with the singles, obviously, Drop Dead being the first track on this album, which of course was very like, very happy in love kind of themes in the lyrics. And then we also got The Cure, which is much more depressing. Also, wanted to point out before we really get started with it and going into like the regular stuff like the album of the year stuff, only feature on here we've got Robert Smith of The Cure on the track What's Wrong With Me. Very excited for that. Also funny, I mean, this had to be intentional, right? You have The Cure, the song The Cure, and then Robert Smith's on the album of the band The Cure. That's pretty fun. Shout out The Cure, by the way. I just listened to Pornography I think like 2 weeks ago now. And not my favorite thing, not necessarily my vibe, but I messed with it. I thought it was pretty interesting. And Robert Smith seems like, by all accounts, a decent guy. I've seen a lot of comparisons to the Smiths with The Cure, especially, and I mean, there's paragraphs you could write about what a shit guy Morrissey is. So at least you got Cure fans have Robert Smith instead of us Smiths fans, excuse me. Also, I don't know what it was with this album, but I think it was just because our previous albums were a lot shorter. No, but even Guts. Look, hold on. I want to look it up right now. Guts was like 30 something minutes, I think. I've heard two songs from the album. I've just heard the two singles. And yeah, I like them both. I actually think it's back and forth for me. But I don't know which one I like more. I think I honestly might like Drop Dead a little bit more right now, but I think that could very easily change. Yeah, so Sour was like a clean 30 minutes. Guts was like 39 minutes. This one I thought was also 30 minutes, but I'm checking right now. It's actually 51 minutes. So we've got kind of a beefy album here. Um but yeah, let's get to the important part here. Oh, that's Oh my god, nothing ever works. Nothing works. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Ignore all that for a second. I'm gonna put on. Oh, it's because it's not up. Oh my god. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Hold up. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Album of the year. As you can see, already almost 4,000 ratings too, which is pretty nutty. Um, and yeah, we've got an 84 here, which is again pretty damn high. Like we're in a bit of a high point for albums this year. It's looking like. Although I know like people love Olivia Rodrigo's stuff, so I was expecting a very high score, and she has been on a pretty strong run as of late. We've got the track list scores here, all like pretty high 80s, except The Cure, which I expected to still be the highest at a 93. And yeah, you can see this first half here, tracks 1 through 7 are going to be the Girl So In Love half, and then tracks 8 through 13, the You Seem Pretty Sad half. So yeah, very excited to check this one out, like I said. And yeah, we'll just get into it. But first, last thing, sorry, I know we all are dying to start, especially because I was late, but gotta do this. Quadeca song bracket, bitch! It's out. It's finally out. You can see it right here. It's real. It's actually real. 55 minutes and 34 seconds. I'm super proud of this video. I thought it came out really good. And I'm really happy that you guys have been giving it a lot of love. Like it's been steadily climbing in views, which I've been pretty happy to see. Especially considering how long I was gone. Honestly thought that it was gonna flop. But yeah, really happy I finally got this one out. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it already. Especially if you're a fan of Quadeca. It's a fun one. So yeah, shameless plug. With that out of the way, let's get to track number 1 of You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love. Of course, the lead single, Drop Dead. And as always, let me know if it's too loud. Can I also just say, this was such an odd... I kind of appreciate it because it felt like the last two Olivia Rodrigo albums, the structure of, like, the rollout was very similar. Like, you have the big, like, anthemic kind of... I mean, this kind of follows that, now that I'm thinking about it, but, like, you have the first single, which is kind of, like, sad-ish, big, anthemic kind of thing, right? And then you have the second single, which is, like, really... It's, like, the real pop-punk, like, brash one, right? You saw that with Driver's License, and then... Well, I guess... Good For You was the third single, but yeah, ignoring Deja Vu. And then with Guts, you also had Vampire, which is like big ballad kind of energy, this huge build up. And then you had Bad Idea, right, which is like a much more like harsh sound. I appreciate that this kind of feels like a different rollout just from the singles already.
I know that the bar closes at 11. I hope you never finish that beer. You know all the words to Just Like Heaven. And I know why.
Oh yeah, and Just Like Heaven by The Cure. I just found that out. Shout out Genius. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. I also I just wanted to say this about beer. Beer sucks, by the way. Beer is so overrated. I hope all y'all in chat agree with me, but beer is the most overrated thing. Granted, I have a really bad problem with yeast and like gluten and stuff like that. I don't think I'm a celiac, but like I don't know. Whenever I have a beer or multiple beers, the next morning I'm fucked up. That's all I'll say. So yeah, beer overrated.
Then now that you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was bored in bed and stalked you.
Shut up. The W take.
Cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles, the most alive I've ever been. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Yeah, I really like this hook. Has really grown on me. Like it's Olivia Rodrigo, very talented songwriter, right? I just love it's very simple, but I love like a lot of the imagery in here. Like even just and it's funny too, like I was bored in bed and I stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition. And then even the line "You're looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles." I really like how that plays into the music video. Or it's probably the other way around. How they got the Palace of Versailles to shoot the video at. I will say though, I'm really hoping, and this is like a one little nitpick I think I have with Olivia Rodrigo's music, is a lot of the time the song name will just be the last like words of the chorus, and you'll see what I mean. It's the same with this one, even The Cure, and I feel like that gets a little bit, I don't want to say corny. It's not corny, but it's a little bit like basic, I guess, when this whole like song builds up to this idea and then it's like boom, song title. It feels like a roll credits moment almost, if it's used too much, I would say. I think here it's fine. Is and even The Cure, I think it's fine. Especially considering what the songs are about. But I really hope that like the next song isn't gonna be like, well, this is just a stupid song, like and then the drop happens or something like that. Like I hope we're getting songs where like the title isn't necessarily just the final line in the chorus, you know? Maybe that's just a nitpick though.
And I feel like I might throw up. Left hook, right punch to the gut. You're so pretty, boy. I'm paranoid. I made you up. Yeah, I'd love it if you walked me home. If you promise we can go real slow. Cause I got chewing gum and a bunch of stuff I'd like to know. Like, have you ever been to Japan or taken that Eurostar to France? I've been dropping hints all night that I'd love it if you held my hand. Goddamn. And then maybe we could make out. Clothes off and fall to the ground. Let's go steady, let's go out and tell the whole damn world how one night I was born in bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might. Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together if
Okay, so I'm also reading. Okay, I'll be honest. I really don't care about like the personal lives of like these artists, but I do know that this. I'm assuming that these songs were recorded when Olivia Rodrigo was still with her that one British guy they like dated. Louis Patridge is his name apparently, and yeah, she's because Olivia Rodrigo's a Pisces, he's a Gemini. Pisces into Gemini. Like there's something there. I'm not a big astrology guy myself, but like yeah, I appreciate that like it is diving to like real stuff too. It makes it feel way more authentic.
let me stay the night. Well, I think I might just have to stay forever. Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together if you let me stay the night. Well, I think I might just have to stay forever.
That little like thing with the guitar was really cute.
Stalked you
Sorry, cool. I think I said cute on accident. That guitar like the that was pretty cool.
on the internet. It's feminine intuition, cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line. You looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles. The most alive I've ever been, but kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might drop dead.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Like I said, I mean, yeah, pretty strong first single. Production is also really like it does its job very well. Nothing like super like out of this world, I don't think, but it supports Rod's voice very well, and obviously she's a great singer, great songwriter. Yeah, I mean, no complaints about this as a lead single, I would say. And yeah, I will say I was a little worried going into this album, especially because I feel like Olivia Rodrigo really thrives when it comes to these angsty kind of like teen, like, you know, either a breakup song or just kind of like a teen angst, like depression kind of, like those kind of vibes, right, in the lyricism. And so her pivoting to more kind of like, just lovey-dovey kind of lyrics, and that's a lot more generic within like pop songwriting. So I felt like we might have lost like a little bit of her like special touch with the lyrics, but I actually am pretty impressed with the songwriting on this song. And even the deluxe on Guts, the one song about the British guy again, what is it, So American, that one, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is the first Olivia Rodrigo love song, like that's crazy. And it ends up working pretty well. Like I find she still has like a great grasp of imagery and some cool metaphors, and she's really able to like communicate these feelings very very effectively. So yeah, I mean, strong first single, like I said. Let's get into the first new song here. The first song I have not heard, Stupid Song.
New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free.
Okay, so it looks like we're already right off the bat getting another kind of ballad thing here, just with the piano. I hope we get a nice big build in this song, though.
All the girls at this party are so cool. It's never been a thing that I could do, but I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak with me. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm looking at the chorus right now, and I just saw that that stupid song is in the last line of the chorus. Called it. It's fine. It's fine.
Flame, you should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, it is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Oh, okay. Before we get into this, I'm not gonna lie, not the strongest intro there. I kind of had to like, build up to it, I think. But that chorus was really nice. I mean, goddamn, good ass singing performance there, and some of the lines really strong. Like I love like just again she's really good with imagery. With I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a brake. I'm a heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt that's coming undone. That especially too, that feels like it plays into the kind of the music video of The Cure, where it's like all like the little threads on her hands and stuff. So yeah, I mean, cool stuff here. I'm hoping we get like a nice little transition here as well. That would be awesome. Sounds like we are.
Walking through the park
Yep.
with my head high, past all the college girls and the drunk guys. And if there's a God, he's the bond that's between us two. 7 nights alone and skips a meal. I'm sleeping.
Oh, we got someone in the Moonlight and the BFF 6251. Shout out, how's it going? I see that you have the album as your profile picture, so I take it you were a pretty big fan of this one.
In my dress and my high heels, and I'm too shy to say what I see when I dream of you. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when
I just
somebody
did.
says your name.
Sorry, wait. Yeah, there might just be some delay. Hello, Moonlight and the BFF 6251. How are you doing? Sorry. Alright, back to the song. Thank you. Fuck me, bro, I skipped it. God damn it. Okay, we're back. Nothing happened.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, it is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane, and I want you more than any stupid
Alright, we got this bridge here.
Every night like the one before. Dream of you from like 1 to
It got
4.
so much better when the drums came in.
Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart.
This is cool too. You can hear like the louder, higher pitched vocals, or not higher pitched, like higher register vocals that are like kind of slowly coming in. That was really cool, structure wise.
You're a spark in the dark.
In this final chorus here.
Flame, you should feel how I feel when somebody says your name in the car, speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. You're my heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, and it's coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Okay, that was Stupid Song. Another one I like. I would say we are 2 for 2 right now. Yeah, maybe even more than Drop Dead. Honestly, like the beginning ballad part, I was a little worried we were just kind of gonna get some boring piano stuff. But should also mention this in the beginning. Dan, is it Nigro? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I don't want to say it wrong. But Dan, Olivia Rodrigo's longtime like producer. He always has a very strong vision with producing these albums, and I find the instrumentation is always just like a little bit better than what you'd expect. Always, like especially for an album like this or even her previous stuff, you'd think that we'd be getting like some Jack Antonoff shit where it's like very generic, but it does its job. But there's a lot of cool like little structural things and like instrumental things that I feel like elevate a lot of these tracks to a way better level. And same can be said for Olivia's songwriting, right? Like, I find myself, this comparison is easy, but like the Taylor Swift comparison, right? Is it Nigro? Okay. I'm trusting you, Rod PFP. Like, I have to imagine that you're a super fan. So I trust your judgment on this. But yeah, like, Taylor Swift is the easy comparison here, and it feels like Olivia Rodrigo is really channeling that early Taylor Swift like kind of way of songwriting with a lot of the references to kind of previous motifs of like stuff that she's enjoyed. Like I was reading some of the annotations as we were going on, and she talked about how like this kind of, you know, stupid in love feeling that the song kind of captures is inspired by like a lot of previous works and songs that she's heard. And I do like this feeling that she's trying to capture here, although I don't know if I want all of the songs to go into that. But you know, that like, how do I describe it? Like, it's almost like a mania, but like when you find like just start dating a person and like you're like, oh my god, everything's perfect. This is the honeymoon phase, right? Like capturing that honeymoon phase in writing, I think is very fun, and I think it's a good theme to settle in on here for this first half, and it'll make it all the more depressing when we cut to the the Seem Pretty Sad half of this album. We're in the Girl So In Love half. The Seem Pretty Sad half is the second half. So, yeah. Good. It'll be a good juxtaposition, I'm hoping. So, yeah, anyways. 2 for 2. Moving to track 3. Honeybee. This is a good title. I like this title a lot.
So I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds, and the cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Let's just walk in the dark, hop the fence in the park. Baby boy, honeybee, gotta love the way.
Sorry, I was just laughing the way she said baby boy. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. But there was the one line that I don't like in The Cure is in the chorus where she says, what is it? I've got toxins in my bloodstream. You tried hard to suck them out. Just the way she like enunciates it makes me laugh, and it's so stupid. But that is one line that makes me laugh a little bit.
You look at me, and it's too hard to describe this this in a way that feels honest. But even
I'm such a sucker for these background vocals too. Like, I feel like any artist just layers their voice, and I automatically like it way more.
when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping. Pick me up, walk me home, and it feels like God threw me a bone. Sticky sweet tangerine, would you sit and keep me company in the dark?
Okay, sorry, I don't want to pause in the middle of this build, but I really like that little, like, choir vocal that kind of came in, like, as a background noise. And I feel like the second verse already, I'm liking the lines more. Like, pick me up, walk me home, and it feels like God threw me a bone. It's sad. Like, it's, this one it feels way sadder to me lyrically, even though it's still talking about, like, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so in love with this person, my person that I found. But I think it's hinting at the sadder kind of tones to come.
I'm not scared, I just reach and you're right there. Shooting stars, racing cars, everything I own just feels like ours. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going.
Is Different Vibes from Down There an album? Is that what you're saying? I've not. If it is, I've not heard. There's not a song called Different Vibes, right? No. Okay.
A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Ooh. This piano, especially, I really like. Did it just come out, this album? Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna switch to a different album mid react, but I mean, I could maybe check it out in my own time.
Hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet, I promise, and I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Alright, we'll just let this one close out. Okay, Honeybee. Yeah, sorry, I'm seeing in the chat, y'all want me to react to, what is it called? Different Vibes from Down There? I'll pull it up, but I unfortunately probably only have time to react to one album. Different Vibes from... I don't even see it on Spotify. Am I getting baited here? Different Vibes from Down There. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, okay. If I do find that, I can give it a listen, and I will let y'all know my thoughts. But as for right now, we are gonna be sticking to O-Rod. Anyways, yeah. Honeybee, that was definitely one that I felt is more of a grower than anything. Obviously, just given the structure of it, but I felt like even though it was a little bit a little bit like, I don't want to say boring, but definitely not as riveting as the previous two tracks. I felt that this had a lot of good elements in it, especially like those background choir like little vocals in there. That string buildup was really nice, and yeah, lyrically again, this one I really liked. Feels like we're kind of transitioning into a sadder section, so I'm thinking we're gonna get hints of that sadness in the lyrics, and they're gonna get more and more and more common until we get to the second half where that takes the forefront. But yeah, this one definitely feels great in the context of the album, but as a standalone, not as strong. Okay, so anyways, moving to track number 4, Maggots for Brains. Fun title here. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, sorry, real quick. I'm sweating my ass off in here, so I'm just gonna take my sweater off. Ugh. Shout out Nintendo 64. Yeah, look at that. Nintendo 64, baby. Ugh. Oh my god, look at that. Jesus Christ. No, that's hat hair if you've ever seen it. Okay. Oy. We're back. Oh, that's so much better. I always think it's gonna be cold when I stream, and then it gets so hot because of my fucking PC in here. Okay. Maggots for Brains. Let's go. Longest track on the album as well so far.
My day's so mundane, I don't think I left the house. Drank a pot of coffee, tried to write, nothing came out.
That's so real. That's so real. I'm drinking coffee right now. No, but actually I do like that line a lot. Like, just talking about, like, sometimes you ever feel like you like set everything right up for your day. You wake up early, you take a nice early shower, you drink your coffee, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go, I'm locked in, and then you just can't get anything done. That's real as fuck.
It's the weekend, I'm still bored out of my school. And I went to a party, but only on principle. Empty.
Bro, she's actually speaking to me right now. That first verse, that is literally me. I am O-Rod.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off a track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens in my head when my baby goes away. When my baby goes away. He goes away.
Oh, it's sweet. That's sweet. Okay, so it's talking about. See, this is a very good lyrical. Like, I like this a lot. Like, talking about, like symptoms of like lethargy and just kind of not being, being very, like, feeling like a shell of yourself right now, and then flipping it to being like, oh, I just feel that because my lover is gone right now. That's a good way of, like, because I was like, oh, this feels kind of like lyric wise, this feels kind of unfitting, and then it brings it all back. That's really fun. Also, great production. Love the sound of this one.
It's in my fridge, and everything that's funny, I wish I could tell them. And sometimes at a low point, I even wish for a tragedy.
Oh,
'Cause I know he'd come over and take real good care of me. It's
oh. Okay, so here, yeah, we're getting into, like, this is definitely like a hint of Oh, hold up. I see that you put the link, but I don't think you're able to put links in the chat without the messages getting redacted. I'll tell you what. I will look it up on my own time. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. It just might not be on Spotify. But yeah, I like this one lyrically too. Like, this lyric right here. And sometimes at a low point, I even wish for a tragedy because I know he'd come over and take real good care of me. That's a little, like, fun hint of kind of like what's the word? Like like the emotional kind of like clingy almost, right? I don't want it's like not necessarily clingy, like it's emotional dependency. It's in the Genius Annotation. I stole it. But yeah, like talking about her emotional dependency on this guy, and like that might be in the future of this album, I think that might be explored a little bit more about how that's a negative kind of like toxic thing and how it wasn't all like sunshine and rainbows. Okay, I will say, sorry to pause so quick, but this does have the exact same cadence as The Cure. It's the same cadence, but it's okay. Different melody, and it still sounds pretty good.
I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away. When my baby goes away. He goes away.
Really nice bridge here. All right, maybe another little nitpick here, but I wish the drums in a lot of these songs were a little bit like stronger. It feels like the drums are a little like mellow and like soft, and it needs more punch, I guess. But that guitar solo was pretty sweet, coming after the bridge especially. And I really do like, again, like I'm reading the annotations, like this does very much seem like it's kind of hinting that this emotional dependence is gonna end up ending the relationship, and then it's kind of like it's gonna go into more like the negative aspects of that, which I think it's cool. Like this feels almost like an actual like full-fledged like track by track narrative, which is not what I was expecting. But yeah, very impressive.
Train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away. What can I do when my baby goes away? I think of you when my baby goes away. What can I do when my baby goes away? I think of you.
Hey, that was Maggots for Brains, and despite the kind of silly title, I think that was my favorite so far. Potentially, I Drop Dead might be a little better just because I've heard it a lot more already, but yeah, like I really like the lyrical themes, like I said, the idea of kind of just being like adrift without your partner, and I'm wondering if she's gonna go more into why her partner in like this narrative is gone for so long, because this feels like to me an extended like leave, and yeah, I mean that is very tough for like especially like blossoming relationships, like if a partner has to like leave for an extended period of time, and yeah, I really do like yeah, how she tackles it in the songwriting, and I think this imagery of like being like a zombie and having maggots for brains and just like feeling like you're like missing like a piece of you is really strong here. And yeah, my favorite sound wise, I would say that guitar solo was really nice. I liked the livelier pace of it instead of like the kind of slower ballad style. Yeah, strong one, very strong one. Now getting to track number 5, you plus me equals the heart emoticon. I think I'm just gonna call this one you and me, unless there's like is there a canon way of saying this track name? Maybe just you plus me. But yeah, you and me, you plus me equals heart, whatever, same thing basically. The new longest on the album, 7 seconds longer. Alright, and right off the bat, I'm so much happier with these drums.
I think that you're a killer with your floppy hair. Take me out to dinner. You know you can take me anywhere. And all of my girlfriends roll their eyes and tell me to take it slow this time. But I got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on the phone. I know everybody changes, but I hope.
I would say, Boy TP Music, we are a 3 for 4, maybe? I don't know if I did like Honeybee a lot, even though it was my least favorite. But, yeah, this is very strong, I would say, so far. And I'm only expecting it to get better, because it looks like the track, scores get a lot better in the second half, too. Wow, that actually, okay, I did not think that this one was gonna have the chorus in or the title in the chorus. But, okay, so it's U plus V equals a heart forever. Or I guess U plus V equals heart. Yeah, that makes sense. But I did not expect that. Honestly, I kind of appreciate it, even though I said it was kind of, like, I didn't like that. The fact that she managed to make this title in the chorus.
I like your big sister.
That's a fun line. I also I do like the Genius annotation. It just says when she's talking about U plus V equals R forever, it just says they did not in fact last forever. That's sad, man, because we know what's coming to on this album. We know it. We know it's not gonna last forever. So it's all kind of like tragic irony, right?
He has your same face.
This is apparently also about Louis Patridge.
And I tried to win her over with my cynical humor and yacht rock music taste.
Got a yacht rock.
And all my ex-boyfriends have heard these lies, but I like you better by a million times. And I gotta feel.
This one I will say too is very like the more country sound with the guitar. This one is very much giving me like a modern take on early Taylor Swift. Like I can never hear a song like this on like Fearless or even like Self-Titled, right? Not that it's bad. Like those albums I think are actually decently strong. I mean Self-Titled not really. But yeah, I this one feels like not drowning in its influences, but definitely you can wearing its influences on its sleeve. But I do also like I also really like this line here. And all my ex-boyfriends have heard these lines, and then in like the background you hear her saying let's get married when we're 25. Alright, yeah, come on, like Cadbury, I'm looking it up too, like British confectionery company which specializes in chocolate. Come on. I do appreciate it, like I said, like although there is like I mean this is a little bit of a tangent, but like I have thought about like the implications of a songwriter writing about real like public people, like especially because a lot of, you know, celebrities, they're more often than not dating other celebrities. So I guess it's not that weird, but like if you're with someone that's like not in the public eye, and you're like a singer songwriter, and then you guys break up, and even if it's like a little bit messy, and you then make an album all about that person, and like it's filled with like, I mean, even if it's not like, and you have a diehard fan base, like, is it worthy to criticize if your fan base then ends up kind of like harassing that person? You know, I feel like there's a lot of like weird social implications with that, but not that this album is doing that at all, because as far as I know, Louis Patrick is a public figure. I think he's an actor. Um, Also, I like how we have in chat we have like an O-Rod fan here, and then a non-fan. We're like making some making peace, like the two nations coming together and shaking hands. No, but I love to see it. Like think, you know, not to shade the Swifties, but this feels like if it was Taylor Swift, we would not be having this conversation right now. But okay. Anyways, back to the song.
Sometimes I get overwhelmed and way too far ahead of myself. I often get the feeling that I'll never want somebody else. They say modern love's a cruel endeavor. They say it's crazy. And to that I
That is
say,
very true. Or sorry, not to say a hater. I mean, yeah, just like a non-fan. And thank y'all both for joining the stream, of course. This is lovely to see. Okay. I always like in the end of songs where you have like the studio like meta session where it's like, oh, can we run that back? Like that's fun. Okay, but yeah, you and me equals a heart forever. You plus me equals heart emoji, whatever you want to call it. I would say that's with Honeybee as probably another one of my least favorites overall. I did like how it started off with the drums, but it felt like, I don't know, I wasn't the fan of like the country kind of like almost like jangle pop sound of it as much as it went on, and it felt like melodically as well, it didn't have a lot to offer there. Although lyrically, it was still strong. I'm really liking this narrative that the album is like really set up, like, and it set it up very well. Like a lot of these like little lines that you can tell are gonna like come back with the lyrical themes, like, and hinting at the kind of underlying sadness of it all. Like it definitely feels like, especially contrasting with the start with Drop Dead, where that one is more like pure just bliss and like honeymoon phase, like nothing is wrong. These ones a lot feel like the cracks are starting to show, which I as a narrative I really appreciate. And yeah, we're actually getting close now to the Girl So Sad, or no, You Seem Pretty Sad section here. We're getting to track 6. I don't know, is that a question of me, for me, if I'm a fan? I would say if it is, I am a pretty big fan of Olivia Rodrigo. I would say Guts I liked even more than Sour. I think Get Him Back was one of my favorites of 2023. Yeah, I think it was number 9. I don't know if I'd put it at number 9 now, given I've heard a lot more music, but yeah, I would say I'm a pretty big Olivia Rodrigo fan. I wouldn't call myself like a stan or like a super fan or anything, but yeah, I like her stuff a lot. She's definitely one of the top pop girlies right now, I think. Okay, anyways, track number 6. Okay, and very interesting start. Sorry, I'm also pulling up the Genius.
It's a little hard to stomach all your amateur moves. You know he's with me, like obviously, but you linger in the air just like a bad perfume. It's getting to me, embarrassingly. And here's the part where the girl
Also, goddamn, we're already at the chorus. It's only 40 seconds. Holy. I'm not kind of understanding what the song's about, but I'm sure it's gonna make it a lot more clear in a second. Ah, I see. This is about, okay, so this is about another woman that's contacting her boyfriend, and now she's like she's getting pissed about it, and like, I don't want to say, I mean, it's kind of vague whether this is actually like stepping out of line or if this is more just kind of like a jealousy thing that she's like overblowing it. But okay, I understand. I like this. I like this. That synth is cool too. This is very interesting production wise. Okay, no, you know what? She's in the right here. No, all right. If you have a partner and they get a poem from a friend, I mean, I guess the context matters, but like that's pretty flirty to me. You're writing a poem for them? That's crazy. Like, come on. Like that's I feel like that's kind of trying to signal something. The little home wrecker activity. And you're wearing the like, oh, come on. Okay, so this is about an ex, I'm sure, right? Because there's no, like, or maybe just, like, a really close female friend. But I don't know, like, I feel like, this is so funny to dive into, but, like, I feel like the culture of, like, sharing clothes with a partner is, like, it's well understood, where, like, you don't give your clothes to a friend of the opposite sex. I mean, I don't want to generalize here, but, like, that to me, growing up, that was always, like, that was like one of the relationship things that you do. It's like, oh, you guys are dating, the guy gives the girl his clothes, and then she wears like the oversized hoodies, and it's like yeah, that's like the thing, right? So I could see why this would get Olivia Rodrigo kind of peeved.
Here's a map of the lines I drew. Some girl steps over and the girl is you. You're in my way now. Don't go. Think I can make out. How'd you hang on? Kind of insane how you keep calling but you never get the message. It goes my way now. So where'd you get that confidence from? Lost temperature.
That's what I'm asking. Like, where do you get the audacity? I'm so in on this one. I really like the lyrics of this one.
I won, let me be direct, just stop. You're being fucking weird. Maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you make
You're being fucking weird. This is fun. I like this one a lot.
me resort to this. That's it. I win. That's it. I win. You're in my way now. Don't go. Think I can make it.
And the chorus is really growing on me too.
How'd you hang on? Kind of insane how you keep calling but you never get the message. It goes my way
Now we'll let this one play out. Okay. So my way. Once I got it, like what it was talking about, I really enjoyed what the song was about. Like, there's so many good lines in here that like perfectly capture that feeling of jealousy. I mean, it is ultimately, even if it's warranted, it is ultimately jealousy, right? But like even this bridge here, especially, it ties it all together where it's like, where'd you get your confidence from? Last time I checked, I won. Like, kind of falling into like that trap of being like, oh well, I got the guy, so I beat you. Like, I'm like the guy is like the ultimate like proof of like your worth almost. It's like, oh, especially if it's like two people competing over a guy that they like, it ultimately becomes like they lose a bit of themselves in that. Does that make sense? Like it like the guy's affection becomes their worth almost, and it kind of plays into like maybe I don't look into it, but it does play into like kind of just like gender dynamics like that where it's like oh the guy is like the ultimate trophy, and because I the woman like got the guy, I'm now worth more myself, and I do like this even as a surface level, just kind of like a petty back and forth between like Olivia, her current partner, and then like their partner's ex is from what it seems in the lyrics. And I really just love the line, maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you made me resort to this. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate some pettiness, Like this is a good track, like I said. Honestly, maybe my favorite lyrically, and sound-wise was pretty strong too. I really like the chorus, grew on me a lot. Those like the little vocals there were really nice. Yeah, not much else to say about it, I think, but I liked it a lot. This one definitely feels like it could have also been a single, I will say. I honestly think this could have been, I mean, The Cure was really strong as a single as well, but I really think this could have been a good second or third single if they were going to go that route. Okay. Moving to track 7, the final track on Girl So In Love, the Girl So In Love half. And I love this title. It's so simple, but I feel like it just plays into Olivia Rodrigo's whole theme. Purple. That's her thing. Her thing is purple. Marketing, like, it is purple. She is purple. I am purple in the thumbnail. Another pretty long one here, too, at 4 minutes. What's my favorite bar? I don't know if I'd call. No, there have been some bars on here actually. But I do think just I'm a petty bitch, but you made me resort to this. It was my favorite line. I don't know if I'd call it a bar necessarily. Maybe the one about, oh my god, what was the one I was just talking about on You and Me? Oh my god. Or was it? I don't. All right, I'll tell you what. I will be looking out for like some real bars on the second half, and then I'll come up with a favorite bar.
It's funny when your mom shows pictures of you in your school clothes. Your buzz cut, his grapes on your knees changed, but those eyes still know.
It's a good line. I like a lot. Scrapes on your knees change, but those eyes I still know. It really is like when you look at younger pictures, the eyes, for whatever reason, the eyes just stay the same. I will also say, this is completely unrelated, but anybody else in the chat with synesthesia, where they can like see colors with songs, it's funny because I don't know. I feel like Drop Dead to me is a very purple song. That song sounds purple to me. This one though sounds kind of yellow to me so far. I'm getting yellow vibes from this one, but I know it's completely like subjective. But yeah, anyone else with synesthesia, let me know what color the song sounds like. And if it sounds purple, fair enough.
And it's crazy how I used to visit your town like a tourist. Now I got a local grocery store and a favorite florist.
Good imagery here with this one too. Okay, I really like this lyrically. Again, I mean, I feel like I'm saying that with every track, but this is really cool to me. Like, I love. Stop me if you heard this one before. I love like the simple stuff like this. I did not also think that the song would be called Purple too. Yeah, I like, and I melt with you. You're red and my blue, and we make purple. I see the world in purple. That's. It's simple, but it works really well, and I really like to made our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle. Although it unfortunately reminds me of that one of Curse Lil Mabu bar. Shawty got Arctan. I want to intersect their circle. I didn't know you have that. Would you say a minute? Yeah, I with the synesthesia, if you'll allow me to yap about it a little bit. I don't know if it benefits me in any like way. Even like, I mean, I guess when making music, but I never really go out of my way to make a song that I'm like, oh, I want this song to sound like this color, you know? Although I guess I could try that and it could be a benefit there, but I don't know. It always just to me like it was just one of those things that like since like I was little, I was like, oh yeah, this sounds like each individual note has a color to me, right? And I can't like remove that from my brain. And yeah, I don't know if it's a major benefit, but I've always thought it's like pretty cool. I kind of always thought that like everyone had it, and I didn't realize it was like a special thing. But yeah. C, by the way. That's like a teal to me, if you're curious. That gives me like teal vibes, like a greenish teal. I do make music actually. You guys, if you don't know, Fava, look it up on Spotify. Yeah, I make some music. Or just my YouTube channel. It's always my music channel. It's always linked in all my videos. I think it's even linked in this stream. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free. Shameless plug. Back to Olivia Rodrigo. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to pause at every line, but I feel the setup for like what's to come is so strong here. Like I really like all of these little lines that are setting up future future themes in like other songs. Like especially just so simple to like the imagery here. A coat and pair of shoes all come in doubles. Like they're let's say they're living together at this point, so they're getting stuff together, and we fight over who I'm hanging out with, like a real couple. Like that mentioning kind of that jealousy again, and yeah, it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with a shameless plug, my friend. Also, I'm looking it up on the Genius annotations. It looks like 7 lines so far have all been teased on different shirts that Olivia Rodrigo's worn during live performances. That's really cool to me. I like hinting at future lyrics. I like that a lot. And I didn't even catch this with the circle line. It's like a double meaning because your paths intersect and you form a circle together. But it's saying it's a good thing, right? Paths intersecting on one hand, but on the other hand, it's a circle. So your life is like very cynical, and you're just kind of going in a circle, almost running in circles. This is good, bro. This is good. Like this is like it's very simple, but I just really want to appreciate lyricism like this because you don't see this from pop acts like really as much anymore. Like, and you really don't need to like have lyrics like this for the songs to be successful. So I really appreciate when like an artist of Olivia's size does try and like really make a cohesive narrative too. Like this is an album I would be very proud of so far if I was her. Favorite singer? Oh, because like okay, favorite singer and favorite artist are different questions, and I mean like singer with my favorite album is even a different question. My like gut reaction says like Frank Ocean, right? I mean Blonde is probably, I mean you could see it back there, but Blonde poster. he's probably, I mean, he is my favorite album of all time. I don't know. I mean, and he is a phenomenal singer, but like best singer, maybe like Whitney or like, I mean, basic answers here. I get Whitney, Aretha Franklin's up there. I would say, I mean, even like the basic pick, like Michael Jackson is up there. But yeah, I think favorite singer, I'd probably still go Frank Ocean. That's a good question though. One of the reasons for why I respect Olivia is because she doesn't do the recycled pop. Yeah, exactly. Like, especially, and I'm gonna do the Taylor Swift comparison again. Compare this to like The Life of a Showgirl, where like even that album has lyrical themes, but what the perspective that Taylor is writing from is so uninteresting. It's just a rich ass 35-year-old woman like rapping almost in like some of these tracks. Like it's not fun to listen to at all compared to this. This has a lot more meat to like dig into, and the perspective, the person behind the album, like the character, is a lot more compelling compared to like and granted, you know, Taylor Swift's way older and she's written way more songs, so you know she could just be out of material to write about. But yeah, I don't know, like this is so much better in comparison. Like, hey, Leanne Mofield. Sorry, that's a little small. Yeah, Leanne Mofield. Thank you for the subscription. I literally thought that was part of the song for a second. But yeah, thank you for the sub.
But it feels too flat. Melt with you till it all turns black. When you get so close and you can't go back. Melt with you till it all turns black. Melt with you till it just feels sad.
Ooh, and that like little pitch bend in the end, transitioning to the second half. That outro was so strong too. Like I'm feeling hype now. Like, especially because it really adds into when she's saying melt with you till it all turns black. Like you have the red and the blue, right? Then it turns to purple because they intersect their lives together. Then more like negative aspects come into the relationship, and then it turns into black. And then also melt with you till it all turns sad, referencing you seem pretty sad, the half that we're getting into. This is strong. This is cool. This is good lyricism. Thank you, Elrod. My goat. Ugh. Also, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the Kendrick sitting now, as one said in my Vince Staples stream. Okay. Getting now into the second half. Girls So Sad. Starting with the second single. I also I just noticed that both singles are the starting songs of their respective halves, which is pretty cool. So yeah, The Cure. I mean, I already gave my thoughts, I think, but yeah, let's get into it. Both music videos were great, by the way. I loved this one especially.
All the pretty girls in the foreground of my mind. I thought I'd done enough, but they keep moving the line. I thought I found the antidote this time. I thought I found the antidote this time. All the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room.
I like that this is separated into two different verses on Genius.
Feeling so
Like, why?
as well be on the moon. I thought I found the antidote with you. I thought I found the antidote with you. But my head is full of poison and my heart
That
is
synth bass
full
too
of doubt.
really helps.
I got toxins in my bloodstream. You tried hard to suck 'em out. And
Like, I don't know, bro. I know I said it before, but like just the way it like really leans on like the emo like suck, like that kind of sound. I don't know. It just makes me laugh a little bit.
it feels like medication and it's good for me, I'm sure, but it don't matter how you love.
Not to say it's a good chorus. This shit's been stuck in my head like for the last 5 days.
It'll never be the cure.
I like that too. Like we saw that in I think Honeybee it was, right? Where you get this build up and then it all cuts out and kind of goes to quiet again. And it like it kind of like edges you a little bit, for lack of a better word.
Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry. I thought I found the antidote this time. I thought I found the antidote this time. But I'm unraveled, I'm unraveled, I'm unraveled, I'm unraveled, I'm unraveled.
Are you an Alanis Morissette fan? I've heard her name. I don't think I've listened to any of her stuff. Is she part of like a band? Wait, sorry, I'm looking her up because you actually made me curious because I've heard her name and I don't think I've listened to any of her stuff. No, you're good. No, this is what the streams are for, right? Random questions. I love pausing the music. Look, if it was just me listening to the album, I can do that on my own time. I'm here to yap about the album and just other random shit. Oh, okay. She's got quite a lot of albums. I need to check her out more. What's her biggest song? Maybe I've heard of that, but I've heard her name before. Maybe she's been like sampled and stuff. I don't know. But I don't think I've heard anything from her. So you actually like I was like, who? Wait, I've heard that name, but I don't think I've heard anything from Alanis Morissette. Okay. Anyways, Jagged Little yes, Jagged Little Pill. I do know that as well. Oh, this is absolutely winning the Grammy. This has to get a Grammy. Or I'm like, not to say like, oh, this is the best album of the year, but like this is definitely like this is like this album was like made to get a Grammy. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's like selling out or anything, but like this is just so Grammy coded, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you what, with the different vibes from there, I was thinking about doing maybe like some paid request streams where like you donate like $1 and then like I'll listen to whatever. Cause right, I mean I definitely want to do some Monday streams, and I was either thinking of doing like classic albums to react to and sort of new albums, or even paid request streams. So like if y'all be interested in sending in any music for me to react to, like I'll do it. Like just probably like make it like $1 donation, and then I'll listen to a song. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I think that could be a lot of fun. I've seen some other streamers do that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. I've heard this song like many times before, so I don't have too much like new to say on it, but yeah, we'll finish it out here.
Don't matter how your love feels anymore. It'll never be pure. It'll never be
All good, boss.
pure.
Maybe you can donate. Don't want to force you or anything.
'Cause baby, I'm unraveled.
Time is in fact money.
I'm
Didn't that Harry Styles album come out like 3 months ago? I don't know. I don't know if I'll do a Harry Styles react. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest Harry Styles fan, honestly. But again, I mean, sorry, not to do the shameless plug here. But I will literally, if you like, I literally think I am gonna make it $1. If you give me $1, like on a paid request stream that I do, I will literally listen to any. You could play like, make me play fart noises. I'll listen to it. It's such a nice outro too. These strings. I made you about 70 cents because of my views. I hope you that can do, bro. I hate to break it to you. I don't get paid on these streams. These streams get like immediately demonetized. If you're talking about the videos too, it's not 70 cents a view, dog. Like it's not to be a dick, but just like I think it's more it's closer to like 70 cents for like 100 views, or closer to like 300 views. I think it's currently the ad rate is like 11 cents per 1,000 views, actually, some shit like that. But look, and not to say that I don't appreciate your contribution, but just mathematically speaking. Okay. Anyways, we'll end out here. We got like 5 seconds left. Yeah, sorry, sorry, I didn't realize how close it was to ending. But okay, yeah, The Cure, like I said, that was. I think I do like it more than Drop Dead. I think I do. Like it's longer. It's longer. It's just got more of an interesting song structure, I think, in my opinion. That build up at the end is really nice. And lyrically, yeah, I really like where we're going with the You Seem Pretty Sad themes. Oh yeah, I mean, if you watched a lot of my videos, okay, fair enough. I'll tell you, I will give you a I'll look up your album and I will give it a listen. I just won't. I probably cannot do it on this stream. But you know, I do like always checking out new stuff. So, yeah, I'll give it a listen. Okay. Continuing with this album though, getting to track 9. I'm very excited. We've only got new tracks from here on out. But yeah, track 9, Begged. Shout out YouTube for paying no money to creators. Actually, sorry, unrelated again, but did y'all see that Mr. Beast screenshot where he was making like 25 million a month? Can I get that? Can I get 25 million a month? Like, maybe I just need to be Mr. Beast.
Is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me. Could you make it clear all that I want is to sit here silently and watch movies on TV? What a shame you're not here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs. I'm an anchor in the ocean, you know I could never leave. So I'm patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting.
Were you one of the 70,000 people to wait for the video premiere was there a video for the song? I was not one of the 70,000 people to wait for the video premiere, if that's what you're referring. No. Is there a video for the song though? I did not see that.
They say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving. I'll take what you're giving away. Nothing's quite enough when
Nice and calm little song here. I don't know if it's doing too much for me right now. I'm trying to kind of get into the understand the themes here, but I think it's talking more kind of like about like giving like your partner material gifts and like how that's not really enough. Yeah, all I do is sit. It's just saying you're not here to witness my devotion, my endless well needs. I'm an anchor in your ocean. You know I can never leave. Yeah, okay, I see what I see it. I see the vision. Favorite song so far, really? Interesting. I'm not as big of a fan of these like slower ballad ones, but you know, to each their own.
Is that a normal thing to fight back the waves of a static lover's dread?
Ooh, I like that line a lot. Is it a normal thing to fight back the waves of a static lover's dread? That's just a cool like phrase. Static lover's dread. That's cool.
Wound I'm underfed, and yet I still cling to hope like snow on mountains. Careless words melted away. I'm a penny in a fountain.
Oh, got you. Favorite song so far. That's tough. I'd probably give it to The Cure or My Way. I think those are my two favorites. Or Maggots for Friends. I like that one a lot too.
Pretend it's not hurting a while. 'Cause they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving. I'll take what you're giving away. But nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
All right. What do you call an interest? I appreciate the pun. I just did not expect that. We're doing bar? That's a good idea actually. Can everyone in chat please try to give me a bar of the day? I want to hear them. I know this is so unrelated, but I appreciate the little pun there, and I kind of want to hear people's bars of the day. You're good, bro. You're good. Okay. Anyways, this song, sorry. I'm also getting distracted because this was, I'll say it, this was definitely my least favorite. I felt like instrumentally was by far the most basic. And lyrically speaking, I get I don't know, it just felt like it didn't do as much with the themes that it had built up with The Cure, especially in like the previous tracks. It feels a lot, I mean, I get what it's saying where it's like, it's a lot about like Olivia's devotion to this person is not being like reciprocated, and she feels like she's wasted all of her time almost doing this. I think that's what I get from it, at least. But I don't know. It didn't hit for me as much. I feel like it's a 1-2 punch kind of thing where like if you have a song with great lyrics but like kind of mediocre production, at the end of the day, I want to listen for both. Like the lyrics are the nice cherry on top, I think, for like cool like song structure, singing performances, and the singing performance is pretty good here, but nothing like to ride home about like crazy. I would say a pretty easy least favorite so far. Although I am excited because we're now getting to track 10 featuring Robert Smith, which I believe, I mean, maybe a remix somewhere, but I believe this is the first track to feature on an Olivia Rodrigo album. And obviously she's very, I mean, inspired by The Cure a lot, like lyrically speaking, she's talked about. So yeah, this is a really cool collab to see. Yeah, and let's get into it. Yeah, it says on Genius too, Olivia's first ever collaboration for an original song.
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of body in my
That's brutal. Is The Cure actually her ex's favorite band? I did not know that. I figured she was just like very, you know, she was also a big fan of The Cure. If this is an ultimate like chess move, like getting that is actually pretty tough. Getting your ex's favorite like singer of their favorite band like on a song. That that's so rough, bro. That's so rough. That's low key kind of evil.
Desperate to fix them, I'll do anything. 'Cause lately I've been spiraling up. I'm not feeling like myself, and nothing ever seems to help. Went to the doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
Pretty cool chorus here. Like I feel like this is really the rapping. I mean, I know we're not at the end, but this feels like the ultimate like kind of bow on the themes where she realizes that like this sickness is or well, okay, it's kind of interesting because it in The Cure it's like, oh, your love it feels good, but like it's not gonna cure my sadness. But in this song it feels like, oh, I'm realizing my sadness is it's not only just not being fixed by you, it's also coming from you because of like all of our negative like traits together. I think that's like a good advancement of the narrative here. Especially with sorry not to pause it again, but say I'm in love so it's hard to admit. Yeah, she also named The Cure The Cure. So whenever he searches up his favorite band, it shows her song. Yeah. I mean, I figured The Cure and then having Robert Smith, there was some connection there, but
I keep looking for distractions. Hope the feeling passes, but I've got to say it's getting harder every day, and I can't seem to get around it. Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, what if this isn't what I want? Went to the doctor and she said,
I'm sorry, before we get to the second chorus. Yeah, pretty nice feature verse here from Robert Smith. You've got that, like, of course, iconic whimpery voice that he runs with. Again, not the biggest Cure fan myself, but I appreciate their aesthetic, and I think they definitely have a foothold in this kind of alt rock, like emo-ish, not like emo, but like kind of like the predecessor to emo almost, that kind of vibe. Mushrooms, do you have? Okay, well, little personal of a question, but yes, I do have exes.
I was fine. Tried meditation with a bottle of wine. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me. I'm not feeling like myself. Oh, amber lights and warning bells. Oh, I'm not feeling like myself. I'm not.
It's cool. Their harmonizing too is really cool. I like I said, I'm a sucker for like the harmonies here, and I feel like their voices work very well together in a weird way. How do you feel when you hear? I mean, I don't know. I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I don't go like full Drake and drive mode. I'm like, damn, I miss my shawty. Not if that's what you're asking. So I not anything particular really when I hear songs about exes.
The doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep.
I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's
No,
wrong with me.
you're good, bro. Nothing too. I mean, I'm not gonna go into anything personal. So, like, if I'm just not gonna answer the question if it's too personal. But I figure, like, you know, I'm in my 20s. Most people in their 20s have exes. I think I would wager to guess. So, yeah, and I don't feel anything in particular when I listen to songs about exes. That just, and I'm laughing, sorry, because that's made me think of like the classic Los Pollos clip where he's talking about Drake and drives, but just by fucking bumping Marvin's room, driving to your ex's house. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let me let the song, let the song finish out. I keep getting distracted.
I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's wrong with me.
Okay, that was What's Wrong With Me. See, I had like very high expectations for the song, I think, but maybe I shouldn't have, because like I said, I don't love the music of The Cure. But I think I was excited to see what a feature could do, and it was cool hearing the harmonization, but I think, I think there could have been more done with the collaboration with Robert Smith. I would have liked to hear maybe some more even Cure influence like sounds here. Like maybe even get the rest of the band to kind of to help out. And I could be wrong. Maybe there was additional production from The Cure. Or no, never mind. It just looks like it's Dan Nigro. But yeah, it feels like a little bit of wasted potential here. Although I do like the lyrical themes of like this being the realization that like the partner is actually not only not able to help Olivia with her issues, right, but is also maybe the cause of some of them. I think that's pretty. It's a nice bow to wrap around like these previous songs. I'm hoping that we get some real like emotional devastation kind of lyricism in these final tracks and like some big builds as well. Because I'm starting to notice I'm definitely really liking the themes of, or I guess the sound, sorry, of the first half more than the second. But anyways, let's get to track number 11, third to last track here. We've got Less.
Of the bed, but
Wait, what the? I saw your message. Wait, hold up. Why did it just get redacted? Most heartbreaking song I ever heard. Neon Kitchen 4 by Day. Yeah, that's a real tearjerker. I'm with you. I gotta listen to more. I gotta listen to that whole album. Is that on the Ghost Pop tape or is that the other one with the Iron Man? See, I literally I barely know like the Devin Hendricks stuff. I just know the covers and like and Neon Kitchen, of course. Why did that message get retracted? I saw it. Like, thank you for the compliment.
Let's just go to bed or something. Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow. But I've been seeing that like every night. You say you can't stand to watch me cry a minute more. So you do the noble thing and open up the door. If loving me means letting go and wishing me the best, well then I guess I wish you loved me less.
Damn. Okay, I mean, this one is very, very basic instrumentation, but I feel like this one is really hitting for me so far. Almost kind of like jazzy-ish vibes with the piano. And I'm really, that like big, and I do want to say, I did predict it. Pretty much every song on here, the chorus, the last line of the chorus is where the title comes from. But this one, I think, built to a really nice place, and that falsetto was super, super nice from Olivia. Yeah, we'll let it run. I've not seen the Ghost Pop Tape movie either.
We didn't laugh much this time, or
See, and that's such a sad line too. Like, come on, like especially comparing it to like the first song Drop Dead, where she's talking about like their first date at the bar and like how she hopes that he never finishes the drink because she wants to stay here forever. They go back to this bar and it just the vibes are not the same there. That's sad, man. That's good writing. I like that a lot. Very simple as well too, but just it hit for me.
trip to Big Sur only confirmed this isn't what it should feel like. And maybe I'm a stubborn overthinker, but I've been thinking over this a lot. And I could try convincing you they're just intrusive thoughts, but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. If life
Even that too is really yeah, absolutely. Would you say the writing on this album is a strong point? Probably the strongest aspect, I think. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I would definitely say so. Just granted, I think a lot of it comes from like Olivia Rodrigo is like, I don't even think she's like a year older than me. So like her she's very known for like her like a Gen Z kind of perspective. I feel like her style of writing just appeals to my demographic especially. But even just as a general like fan of just albums having concepts and songs having like overarching narratives and imagery in there, she's like technically very impressive with it. Like even in this course, like just and I tried convincing you that they're just intrusive thoughts, but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. Like that's a really just clean, concise way of putting it, and I like how she implements like certain like stuff like specific places too to like really set the scene. Like even if loving me means crying on the curb at LAX too, like I can see the image that she like. I can almost see the memory that she's drawing this from, you know? That's the best thing that you want as a writer. You want your listener to kind of be put exactly where you are, you know?
me means crying on the curb at LAX.
And the falsetto hurts. Or helps, not hurts. Sorry.
I wish you loved me less.
And even just the idea, like again, it is the last line, and last line of the song makes the title, but like if it to like say like, oh, I wish that you loved me less because this love is the reason we can't be together because it's so overwhelming. That's really sad, man. That's sad. And I think it's tackled really well. It is a cheat code a little bit writing about love because like
Loving me.
sorry, I interrupted her singing again. But okay, I did want to bring up this point because like if for the people that might be thinking I'm like over glazing it a little bit, it is a little bit of a cheat code. Like there's a reason why most songwriters write about love. It's a very easy emotion to write about, given it's like, you know, everyone has felt love before, or pretty much everyone. Love is a very strong emotion. It's kind of hard to understand a lot of the time, especially like when you're younger. And so it's easy to like make your listener relate to that feeling because it's a feeling that everyone, for lack of a better word, it's a feeling that everyone loves, right? But I feel like this is doing enough where it's really making more specific like mentions of like certain feelings with the relationship and like the way the relationship's ending. It's doing a lot more than just being like, oh, we're in love, now we're not, that's sad, you know? It's the like the specifics and the little like the devil is in the details here. Next song will be such whiplash. Oh, I'm excited. I hope it's like an angry breakup song. That would be fun.
I guess I wish you loved me less.
I would agree as well, W piano. Okay, and that was less. I feel like I said everything I wanted to say kind of throughout the song already. But yeah, I was actually very impressed by how much I managed to like this seemingly, song I'd find kind of boring, right? Because it was just a piano ballad, right? And it like, it didn't do anything super crazy, like even lyrically speaking, but I feel like everything was just tight enough where it ended up working pretty well. Lyrically speaking, sound wise, and yeah, that is really an ideal ballad for me. I think like that is the best kind of ballad that I can enjoy from Olivia Rodrigo. But okay, getting into the penultimate track now, Expectations. Called it. This is definitely going to be the angry breakup song, right? Yeah, you said it way better than me. Love is a very accessible topic because everybody can say something about it. It's a little cheap, but it can be very good if done well. Yeah, hard agree with that. That was pretty cool. Like it's not like a vocal. This feels very jangly to me as well.
I met him at a party. I think he was on drugs. He wasn't smart or funny.
Ha!
I convinced myself he was. He had a great apartment and a car his parents bought. I thought that he was perfect, and now his number's blocked.
Okay, so yeah, not what I expected lyrically wise, but yeah, this is definitely a huge juxtaposition here, intentionally so. And I am gonna enjoy this one a lot, given the themes here about this is gonna be like just about like getting back out there, I'm guessing, in the dating scene after like a messy breakup, and like kind of just being like, oh, I just need a new fling, right? A new piece, as they would say. I really just love the first line. I met him at a party. I think he was on drugs. Cause I can just see what this interaction looks like. Where like she's like talking to him and is like, trying to get the little flirt going. The party, the lights are going on in the background, and he's just like, just kind of like, just stoned out of his mind, just like. I can just so vividly see this. No experience. I would never. Okay, sorry, before we get into the second verse here too. I'm liking the, so it's gonna be like, now that we've broken up, I have like a checklist. And this is a very common thing too. And not that it's wrong, but like, you get out of a messy breakup and you kind of learn what you need from a person, and then you realize that dating is not as easy as you thought, because now you realize your values and you realize how important these values are to you, and you realize how many people out there are not your match. Like it's no coincidence that like going from a teen to an adult, dating it's a lot harder because you understand yourself a lot more and you become naturally a lot more picky, which this is a good way of commenting on that. It's a very interesting topic too. Like I feel like this one is on pace to be my favorite, or one of my favorites.
Girl at a Vegas bar, rocking my mini dress with a vodka cran and an open heart.
Oh, shout out Vodka Cran. Okay, a little sidebar here. I went to a club not too long ago in Atlantic City, and I got the fucking shittiest Vodka Cran, and it was like $25. It was so overpriced, and I think it was more seltzer than alcohol or cran. It was crazy, but a good Vodka Cran, mwah.
I've got hope, yeah, I've got drive. I will not lose my faith. Don't think my future husband's at this bar in Silver Lake.
Ah. Yeah, that pre-chorus is fun too. Like, been in a couple months, a man will be procured. Like, it's very like surgical and like almost like a factory. I'm picturing like just a factory of like 5'10" dudes with like messy black hair and like wear like black clothes, all getting like printed out. And she's like, hmm, which one shall I marry? Interesting. This is her still, right? Is it like pitched up? It doesn't sound like Olivia Rodrigo. What the fuck? This is so interesting production wise. I don't know if I like it, but like I don't know. It's weird. What does this feel like? Who put Daft Punk on that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like oh my god, what's that Madonna song that they play in Stranger Things? It kind of Material Girl. It kind of sounds like that to me. Maybe an influence there. But yeah, this one was one of my favorites. Very good juxtaposition, like from Les, and I really like the theme of this one, just being like going back into the dating pool after a breakup. Like that's a very fun topic to delve into, and I expect Olivia Rodrigo really tackles it in a very fun way, but there's still like a twinge of sadness to it, you know, which I like a lot. Yeah, not too much more to say about that one. I mean, besides production, I guess, very weird, but I think it worked in its favor for the most part. I think I'll need a few more listens to really like decide my overall thoughts on the sound, but it was definitely interesting, so I'll give it credit for that. But okay. Getting to the final track now on this album. This has been very strong so far. I mean, if you couldn't tell by how I've been describing all the songs. But we've got a nearly 6-minute track here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Also the second highest rated on the album, I believe. Cigarette Smoke. I'm expecting a whole ass odyssey here. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, a lot of these songs are a little longer, but I mean, yeah, the streaming era definitely has made songs a lot shorter, but I still think radio songs are around the 3-minute mark. Like, especially pop songs like this, like, because the structure is very similar, like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. So like verse, pre-chorus, chorus, post-chorus, verse, pre-chorus, post-chorus, chorus, post-chorus. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Shout out Cartoon Network.
Cigarette smoke, the smell that I know, it clings to my clothes, it seeps into my bones. It's a real quiet house, the shower left on, 5 beers in the fridge, and the second car's gone.
Probably a reference to the Drop Dead beer as well.
I regret you.
that's a good line too here. Trying to like reframe like the happy memories with like new context so she doesn't like look back on them happily. Whew. Whew.
You said that I made love look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple. Didn't want the part.
Ooh, that's tough too. I'm looking it up too. Louis Partridge is an actor. So, and she's kind of using the acting imagery here, or the acting metaphor. I thought we played the perfect couple till you didn't want the part. That's cold, bro. That's cold. And see, this is where I understand like maybe some reservations when it comes to like talking about real people with stuff like this. But who in a song, cold as ice. Cold, cold, cold. You cold. You cold. You identify my bitches with APs.
Some nights can be.
You don't like someone you say bad by. Thank you for the bar of the day again.
But it's better than begging for you to stand up for me, honeybee.
Oh, and referencing Honeybee again. Call back. That is pretty cool.
But I let it slide. I resent you for taking her side.
That's so real, actually. I don't get how people remember the lyrics and melodies. I mean, like, songs I like, it'll take me only, like, 4 listens, I think, and then I get the lyrics down. I'm pretty good at, like, memorizing lyrics overall. But, yeah, you're right about that. I'm also seeing, like, this is so tough to, like, the entire song being, like, it's not only, like, I regret dating you, it's also I regret not leaving you. Like, that's so tough.
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple. Didn't want the part. It's
My legs are getting numb.
dry, bitter and hollow. You'll be miles away tomorrow.
I'm noticing too a motif too. It seems like they were maybe her and her partner were like living together at a certain point, and now like he's like moving away. Because I remember there's references to like LAX in I think it was Les, right? And so yeah, so it seems like there's this big like move, like he's going on the plane and leaving, or maybe she's going on the plane and leaving, and that's like the finality of their relationship. Like that's a cool like little motif there too. Real. Just stop dating people, silly. Just don't date anyone, and then you won't get your heart broken. Stupid. That's a Taylor Swift ass question. Or I mean that's a question that you should ask Taylor Swift. I mean, now, granted, she is with Travis Kelce now, so actually, I take that back. I think they're getting married now, right? So you know what? Good on Taylor for finding a husband.
The memories go dark. The memories go dark. The memories go dark. The memories go dark.
Okay, and we'll close it out here.
Go dark. Go
Okay, and that was Cigarette Smoke. Yeah, a very ambitious track, like I was thinking. I don't know if it fully stuck the landing. It felt like the length was kind of to a detriment a little bit to me. But I understand this as a big closer, kind of wrapping up all the themes of the album. And yeah, it ends on a very, very sad note, I would say. Which as to be expected. And that is, I would think that there's a little bit, maybe it would be a little bit of like a pick-me-up at the end here. But it really does end, it really ends just in a sad, very like forlorn, kind of just depressing way with the memories go dark, just repeating that over and over again. Yeah, I very bold way to end your album here too. But yeah, that was Olivia Rodrigo. You seem pretty sad for a girl so in love. Maybe a little early to say, but this could genuinely be my new favorite album from her. I like this even more than I expected to. Lyrically, pretty top notch for a pop artist, I would say. Like consistently using the use of motifs, imagery, just general like themes and callbacks to previous tracks, and a whole like central narrative here. You did not need to do all that with a pop album like this. Like this was gonna sell regardless, but I really appreciate the kind of like the whole world that this album is trying to portray, and like the character that Olivia Rodrigo is going for here. And so yeah, and I mean instrumentally too, Dan Nigro does a pretty strong job. I will say production wise, I probably like his work on Guts a little bit more, like Higher Highs with stuff like Bad Idea, right? And even like some stuff like I love Love Is Embarrassing off that album. That has a great backing to it. But even here, this had some really strong moments. Like Expectations comes to mind as a really interesting one production wise. Also, a feature from Robert Smith obviously was strong. I think it plays into the narrative well. I think Robert Smith is a great feature to get on an album like this. So you have features. There is only one, but works well. And trying to think what else. I mean, singing performances goes without saying. Great singing performances. I don't think there was a single one that was really boring to me besides Begged. Yeah, very strong album. I'm definitely going to be running a lot of these tracks back, especially in the fall. This feels like a very fall album to me, specifically the second half. I saw you said can't wait for Steve. Bro, Steve Lacy's new album is going to be generational. The song The Feeling, that single, oh my god, that song was so fucking good. I honestly, you know what? We'll play it as the final song of the stream here, cuz we'll run it. Cuz holy shit, that song was so peak. But yeah, sorry, back to O-Rod. Yeah, I would give this, I'm feeling like I've been given a lot of albums the similar score, but this is giving like 7 to 8 vibes for me. Probably somewhere north of an 8 for me. I really like this album a lot, and even as someone who's not like a huge fan of the pop, the more just mainstream pop stuff like this, I feel like there was a lot of ambition here shown by O-Rod, and a hell of a showing. And I'm, as always, excited for her next project. I'm excited for some future singles. She really just only seems to be maturing as a songwriter, and even just with her albums in general, like production wise. So yeah, was pleasantly surprised. This was way better, or not way better. This was definitely better than I expected, even though I expected it was going to be very good in the first place. Yeah, we'll go over favorite and least favorites here now. Let's go to the year here. Favorites, I'm going to say Drop Dead, Maggots for Brains. Might even throw Purple in there. I liked Purple a lot, just like lyricism wise. The Cure, of course, that's probably my number one. Either that or what was it? Oh, My Way also, My Way. Okay, sorry. Let me restart. Drop Dead, Maggots for Brains, My Way, Purple, The Cure, Less Expectations, and Cigarette Smoke are going to be my favorites. So 8 out of 13, pretty fucking strong. And then favorite, either My Way or The Cure, I would say. And then least favorite, pretty easy. It's going to be Beg. That truly is the only one that I felt was like a genuinely kind of waste of time on the album. And that's funny because I did remember someone in chat saying that that was their favorite. So, funny how the opinions differ like that. But okay, like I said, that is Olivia Rodrigo. You seem pretty sad for A Girl So In Love. Strong one. We'll close out here with now The Feeling by Steve Lacy. For anyone that has not heard it, we'll go into that, and then I'll end up. And then yeah, catch me next week. Oh, also the Malcolm Todd album was pretty strong. I've been getting into Malcolm Todd a lot recently. That album was pretty good, although I liked his self-titled a little bit more. It's shit like this that makes me like, sorry, not to compare, but like, we need Frank Ocean back, bro. Like, we need Frank Ocean to come back. I know it's different from a Frank Ocean song, but
Something's burning, I smell fire. The devil's working hard to keep me alone. I know we're down to the wire.
the vocals on here too, like Steve Lacy to me is a little hit or miss with the vocals, because he kind of has like an off kilter, kind of almost off key vibe to it, his singing. But when it hits, it hits. This and Helmet especially, I've really gotten more into that song.
I can't be without you. I often wonder where your head is. So confused. The heart takes what it wants.
Sorry, I'm not gonna sing.
Scared to bleed. You know I just
I'll try not to, at least.
after all, there's one thing I don't know. Am I your baby? Am I your baby? Am I your baby? Am I your Staring at your pictures, wishing I was with you. Drunker than a bitch, sure be nice to kiss you.
I love that line. Drunker than a bitch.
I could let it go, but I'm not a quitter. I can't let you go. I'm in love with you. Sending all the signals, pay me some attention. Fuck it, I'ma call you, I'ma tell you I've been hurting. Kept it to myself, cause I ain't wanna be a burden. This ain't gonna heal if we don't make a deal. What the fuck you gotta test my patience?
How does this not have an explicit mark, by the way? He just said fuck.
Spend my whole life waiting. I'd rather not, so baby, let's get on. Oh, please come take me, please come take me.
And the background vocals, bro, come on, bro. Listen to this shit.
You know I just a man. After all, there's one thing I don't know.
I know, that and Bad Habit, but he's so talented.
Am I your baby? Am I your baby? Am I your When your heart to sleep, but it don't even matter. When you're only
See, I honestly think Gemini Writes to Me was it was an alright album. I felt like there were definitely some misses though. This single though, and it's I think it's 10 tracks. This is gonna be the Steve Lacy album for me. I think this is gonna be like his masterpiece. Maybe High Expectations, but holy, if the rest of this album sounds like this song, we're in for like a fucking 9.
When we dreamt in the Airbnb 2019. When it seems it was some kind of dream, but it happened. That's the feeling tonight. It's how I'm feeling tonight.
And another gorgeous outro here. Whew. God damn. Yeah, I've seen that too. He uses fucking GarageBand. Same with I don't know if Joji does it anymore, but I remember Joji, that was a big talking point, that he was just using GarageBand. And I'm like, bro, I mean, if you're talented enough, you could cook on GarageBand. Didn't he make the Pride beat on GarageBand? Or I don't think he made the whole beat, but I know he did the guitar for Pride by Kendrick Lamar. Probably did it on GarageBand too, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, okay. I mean, amazing song. What can I say? So hyped for this new Steve Lacy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. One last plug to end us out here. If I can, we'll go here. Quadeca song bracket. Give it a watch, please, please, please. If you have not already, I would really appreciate it. I'm so happy with how this video turned out. Like I said, JPEG Mafia sample breakdown also coming. Potentially even a part 1. I'll talk about that when the video drops. You'll see what I mean a little bit more. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back next week with another new album. Yeah. Watch Quadeca song bracket. Oh, and I just saw, what DAW do you use? I use Fruity Loops. Shout out Fruity Loops. That's my favorite DAW. But okay, I will see you guys. Thank you for joining. Olivia Rodrigo. You seem pretty sad for a girl so in love. Steve Lacy as well. I'm so excited to react to that live. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Take